Welcome to another great episode. Welcome to another great episode of Nature's Remedies Center on 97.7 FM with your host, Joe Martinez, and of course our doctor, our in-house doctor, Dr. B.
Mhm.
We have another great interview or episode today. We want to welcome everyone that's watching over YouTube or over our Facebook Live. We want to also welcome everyone listening to us over TuneIn Radio app or over 97.7 FM driving around North McAllen, Edinburgh area. As always, another great episode. Today's topic is body signs and diagnosing fingernails and tongue analysis.
Yes, we're gonna recognize some body signs before we get sick.
So our bodies are telling us what we need, correct?
Yes, because sometimes in the lab work, like when you do a lab work, would needs to have 80% damage to show up in the lab. So, but your body will give you signs beforehand, way before that something's wrong with you.
I like this quote that you included here that every human being is the author of his own health or disease.
Yes, because we have rules to follow. Like you have the Ten Commandments, you have Man's Law, like traffic lights. We have many rules, and the body has its own rule too. It's called natural health laws. And if like God's purpose was for everyone before I get married to learn anatomy and physiology a little bit because they don't want the women is supposed to be responsible for the family. So he wants her to know things. So we don't depend on doctors too much by knowing. But what do? We are what we eat. So that's Buddha is saying. You are author of your own health or disease.
Well, I think I've broken every law that there is. So sorry, God. And that's why we're in the situation that we are today, right? I think McAllen was ranked number one as the in the nation for the rate of diabetes.
Yes.
And for the seventh year in a row, I think we got number one.
Yes, it's been a while that
So
is going on.
It's an epidemic.
It's our diet. It's
Yeah.
our like wrong food combination, like we eat protein with carbs, and that's causing digestion, free radicals, and too much carbs. It goes to insulin resistance, and then your diabetes never will be controlled. So we are what we eat.
I'm glad you're doing the show because I'm the one benefiting from this. Your talks every single show. It's like it's me. I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
Yes.
So thank you. So can we get started with the first question?
Yes. Go ahead.
So what is a fingernail and tongue analysis?
Yes. Could you click for? There is the Buddha, and then the next one. One more. The slideshow. More. You
One more.
can click again. Yes. So that's the first question that we're going to answer. So this fingernail and tongue analysis is very old. It's from ancient time. The Asian doctors, like for example in India, they have overpopulation. China, so they learn by clinic. So they like when they write those things is because they see over the same person with the same symptoms. So they figure out has a thyroid problem, that has hormone imbalances. So that's how they learn those things is by practice over and over the same thing. So that's why it works. So the Chinese is very good. They even can make a diagnosis by just checking your pulse. And the Hindu people, when just by walking far away or the smelling of your body, they know what you have. It's just because they don't have machines to make a diagnosis for them, and then they learn by clinical.
And that's how the human race has been surviving for thousands of years. Also, right?
Yes,
That's how
it's
we've been
by
diagnosed.
knowledge and by the clinical. Yes.
Wow. It's fantastic.
It is. So like I learn a little bit. I don't know what they like. The Chinese, they by checking the pulse, they know exactly what's wrong with the patient. So I'm not there yet, but I would like to learn too.
That's fantastic. We're all here to learning from you. And
Uh,
if there's someone that you know could benefit from this, please let them know right now. Share this video to them so they can see it. So moving on to question number 2.
mhm.
Okay, how beneficial is fingernail and tongue analysis?
Well, like we said in the beginning, can identify any health issues that you have or might gonna have, or detect serious disease at early stage. Like for example, like I mentioned before, when you do a lab work, your kidney needs to be 80% failing and ready to show up in the lab or the liver, but your body tells you uphand that something's wrong with your liver, something's wrong with your kidney or thyroid or any other issue. So it really works.
And you do these analyses there in the clinic?
Yes, we do. We check the tongue and the nails, and depends. We do. Sometimes it's very visible, so we tell them, like, even though I didn't see anything, but here is showing me that you might have that problem.
So if you're in the McAllen area, please get a hold of her. And a little bit down the line on the show, we're going to give all of her information so that you can make an appointment and come out and see Dr. B. So tell me about normal nails, which is the next question, right?
Yes. So here's anatomy of a normal nail. So you hear the nail plates, the nail glove here, lanula, and the eponychium is this part here. But the most important thing that we're gonna see, this is lanula. So this we're supposed to have 8. We cannot have on the pink, just 8. So this is like a battery check. Like if when you don't have that, so that's mean you're very low in energy. So that means your cell level, your mitochondria is not working. You're not producing ATP. So this, and when you don't have none, it's a sign for cancer. Like we can give the supplements to takes 1 month on each finger, but if they not coming out, so that person is a sign of cancer. So this is how look like a normal nail. So next.
Check your fingernails at home.
Yes. So that's a normal nail like we see here. And then we're supposed to have 8 digits. The pink, we're not going to have lanula there. If you have, means you have clogged up arteries.
Okay.
So it's a sign that you have clogged up arteries.
And if you don't have any, you said it was a sign of cancer.
A cancer. If it's 0, none of the nails is cancer, then you can give supplements to correct the mitochondria. And if none comes out, it's a sign that person has cancer, because we're supposed to get those back. So this is literally like a battery check.
Wow.
Yes, so this is the normal one.
And then moving on to question number 4, right?
Yes.
Nail color can be indicative of a person's health problems with, for example, white nails.
Yeah, white nails are here. That person might be suffering from anemia. So that could be a kidney problem too. But it usually when they have a nail like that, is like a white unfocused, like it's like a cloudy or white. So look like yes, it's could be a sign of anemia. So that's mean the person could be lacking iron, and could be craving for ice. So there's other sign for anemia that we're going to show here, but this is one of them. But usually they're going to be tired, the person can falling hair, and also craving ice too. So this is a sign the person has anemia and a kidney problem too.
Wow, very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Now we're going to see all the colors, what means.
Okay.
Next one. So here the person is a yellow nail. So that means that person has a digestive problem or a liver problem. So when they have a liver problem, they can have yellow nails, and also the palm of the hand will be red. And also the chin here will be red, and the scalp will be red. So that's a liver problem. All indication for liver problem. So sometimes the person can have all the indications for liver problem, just 1 or 2, but this means a liver problem. And another one, like I said again, the red palm or the red chin or the red scalp. So that means they are acidic body. It's a liver problem. Next one. And here the red nails. The red nails means they have a lack of circulation. And the purple nails, so they are lacking oxygen and circulatory problems. So that means the microcirculation is running the blood properly. So the nails blue, and they will have the lips blue too. So that's a circulatory problem. Next color. Here they have a green and blue. So that means they can have acute abdominal problem like infection, something peritonitis or something's going on, and often suffer from cold extremity. So that means they have a no good circulation on the legs. So, and they have a severe, like acute abdominal problem. Could be a infection or something else. Green nails could fungus or irritation caused by agents like detergent, like when the cleaning up products could be give you irritation, could be green or fungus. The next color, and here the blue. The blue, that's mean they are like hemoglobin, so it's not enough red cells, so they lacking oxygen because the cells binding to oxygen result in desoxygenation. So that's mean it's not enough red blood cells. And here, brown nails is an indication that person being exposed to copper, toxicity, or arsenic poison. It could be those symptoms. The next one, and here when they have grayish, could be a sign for arthritis. They might have edema, low extremity edemas, like ankle swollen legs. And here the black nails could be caused by trauma, or if the person work with a silver, can be exposed with a silver, they could be that color too.
So like a silver intoxication.
Yeah, silver intake, too much silver or trauma, something happened. Next one. Here is we go to the next because over there we saw the colors. Now we're gonna see the nail problem. So here, have you seen this nail before, like brittle
nails
or torn nails? So that's mean it's thyroid problem. Okay, so that's mean is indication that person has thyroid.
People complain about their nails breaking all the time.
Yes, and another thing will be absorption problem too, if the nails break. So that because the first thing that is going to show problems with your gut absorption problem, digestion absorption problem, will be the nails and the hair and the skin. They're not going to look good. So anything wrong with the skin needs to be absorption problem to start. And another sign for thyroid, like when you have your neck here and it'll be swallowed, this is called goiter. So that's mean you're lacking iodine. I see that it will be lacking iodine. So this is a sign for thyroid, and the swelling on the neck is lack of iodine, so be called goiter. Oh, that's a sign of thyroid too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, how are you gonna know if you have a thyroid problem? You can do a lab work, but it's not gonna show. You can have a thyroid subclinical, like the body would show some signs, but thyroid means the lab is okay, but your body is not okay. You having the signs and symptoms of a hypothyroidism, low thyroid, or hyperthyroidism higher. So you have to, so that it's good to know those things because you know that something's wrong before get to a point that you need the treatment. You can reverse.
Our bodies are talking to us.
Yes, and here it's the nail splits. It's a ridge split. That means adrenal problem.
Okay. You can't see it at home. It's the nail being split.
Yes, so. And then another problem with adrenal could be like sweating. Sweating hand is adrenal problem. Or over sweat, like when the person profuse sweats is adrenal problem. You see, the body is telling you, please do something, something's wrong. So this is a sign for adrenal, plus the sweating hands, sweating, the whole body profusely is adrenal problem. There's other signs too, but it's just mentioning a few of them. Next, still with the problems, like when you have indentions, look like
ridges.
Yeah, indentions, like someone punched like a little hole on your nail, like indents, and that means tinea. When they have tinea, fungus. Okay, and this one, our nails is like a rectangular like this.
Okay,
and this one is wide. So a person with a short and wide nail means infertility. So that person has problem with fertility. See that,
and it can be reversed. Obviously.
Yeah, most of the problems can be reversed. Depend what he has. Okay. Depend what problem he has, what is causing. Because like some people has infertility. Like if a women, most is women, no, they have misplaced the uterus or the trompe, so we need to align.
Mhm.
or they have a hormonal balance, or they have acidic body. All these, all like we do have normal intolerance to gluten and dairy. Sometimes they cannot get pregnant just because of the gluten. It's gluten intolerance.
Something simple as that.
So before for them to get a baby, first we correct all those things. We correct the hormone imbalance, we detox them, and we fix the diet, and then we put the anatomic things on place. And then if it doesn't work, I tell them I'm gonna do what I know. You do your part, and what we can know, what we cannot do, you ask God, like He can give you a son or a daughter. Yes. So we do first what we know. And then if it doesn't work, we leave for God's will.
That's right.
Yes.
And so we're moving on to the tongue now, right?
We
Oh,
still
one
on
more,
the
sorry.
yes, I'm sorry. The bone marrow. So did you see your nails is a shape of rectangle in the bottom?
Mhm.
And did you what do you show here?
Oh, that's like a triangle, right?
It's a shell shape.
Oh, shell shape. Okay.
So that's mean that person has a blood problem. Even sometimes it's not detected yet, could be indication the future leukemia or anything with the blood, like thalassemia or anything. So this is a shape that is a bone marrow problem. So the person would have a leukemia, thalassemia, or any other disease. Sometimes it's not detected yet. It's just an indication that you're gonna have it, so you can prevent. Okay, this is another sign that anemia, and your nails look like a spoon.
So like indented.
And it's like a spoon, like really, instead up is
Okay.
down. So that's a spoon. Next one. Here is the digestion, circulatory, and chemotherapy, because chemotherapy is toxins, so they have absorption problems. So the nails has a horizontal ridge. So that means it's absorption problem. So they are eating, but they not absorbing the nutrition. So would affect the nails, would fall the hair. So it's skin, hair, and nails. So be all affect, will be different. Here's opaque nails. You see opaque, like it's the other one was cloudy. This one is opaque. So this one is a liver problem or kidney problem. But this is your kidney is bad already, your liver too, because it usually starts on the first digit.
Thumbs, right?
Yeah, and then when it's in all five, it's really bad.
So your body's telling you, okay,
Yes.
you're starting,
Yes.
pay attention to this.
The first sign of your kidney goes bad, the lanolite on the first digit is round, and then it'll be like a triangle. That's the first sign that your kidney is getting bad.
Triangle.
Yes, the shape of triangle. So that means the kidney is getting bad. So it takes a while to get this point. Next. Here, when you have bump rise dots, the other one was indent, was
Okay.
down. It means arthritis. Now was tinea, fungus.
Mhm.
And this one is bump raised dots. That means arthritis or osteoporosis. So that means the person on the joints, they have built up calcification, but really it's a bacteria. And for arthritis, is called nanobacteria. And then the first place that you're going to have osteoporosis is in your mouth. Like when you drink caffeine all day, when you drink Coke all day, you're going to lose minerals. And by losing minerals, the body needs to buffer up your blood because it's acidic. Otherwise, we die. So he takes calcium from the bones, but doesn't replace back. Whoever is buffer up the bloods, but whoever is not used, you pee out. So that means doesn't go back to your bones. And the first place that you're gonna have osteoporosis is really on the mouth, like the two will be loose. That's the first, you lose bone mass on the mouth. By losing in the mouth means your face loses bone mass. That's why the wrinkles starts appearing. So it's really bone loss. So the first site of osteoporosis is your mouth and is your face, then the bones. Because the bones, the small bones, they rebuild 2 to 5 years, they rebuild. And the long bones, 5 to 15, they rebuild itself if they are aligned and if they have a good circulation and good nutrition. So you don't have to worry about osteoporosis if you have a good diet. The body regenerates itself. needs to be aligned. Like if your back is like this, it's not going to fit the bones properly because it's out of line, and circulation is compromised there because yes,
It's
and
like,
this
like a water hose, right? When
yes,
you
the same
twist or
thing.
when you bend the water hose, you're
Yes,
prohibiting the flow.
yes. So they're like when you mouth, you're losing the tea. So that's mean you have to stop and drinking the caffeine. So can this stop with the osteoporosis process? Okay, so this one is called internal bleeding. You have this marker here, dark black or brown spots. So that means the person is having a bleeding. That's what it means, like a ulcer and somewhere on the body, GI or any other place. But that they goes away. It's just to show that you have an internal bleeding. Next one.
When I first came to you, I had that problem.
You have that.
Helped me fix it.
Yeah, so we can help fix that.
Now
Next one.
help me fix everything else.
Yes, we help with that. So this one, remember that no lanuli at all. So that person has low energy, mitochondrial problem, and could be cancer too. So lack of lanuli.
Lack of
If we treat and don't come back, so that's me indication for cancer. This one is a heart problem. You see how bad those nails are, short, all different shapes, and it has pink. Like over the white part is pinkish. So that means it's a heart problem. Okay. And here, look, it has on the 8th, so that's clogged up arteries. Did you see? It's not supposed to have here. So here is a heart problem. So why the nails is so damaged? Because it's not pumping circulation proper to body parts. And plus that person has absorption problem too. Because the last thing that goes bad on your body is your heart. That's why we need first to go is an intestine, second to go liver, then kidney, and then lymphatic system, then the heart. So it goes in stage. And then when you need to get better from the heart, you need to clean up the colon, then the liver, the kidney, and the lymphatic.
In the same stage that
and the same thing, but so the body leave the heart for the last. So before you get the heart problem, you get all these problems before. So it's amazing how the body, the work design. Yes. Next one. Here still the problems with the nails. I see it's round like it's supposed to be round like this, but it's round on both sides.
Okay.
Yes. So that's called clubbing. So this is a heart problem and a lung problem, severe lung problem. Okay. That means the person has a lung problem or heart problem, but it is already bad. And this, even though they can live with a nail like that for a long time, but means heart problem or lung problem. And autoimmune disease, so they have pinkish and bluish. You see the after the lanuli, there is two colors there. Could be pink and bluish matrix. So that's autoimmune disease. Autoimmune disease usually is related to the gut because the gut has like a leaky gut, and then the like when you eat, like for example, like if I eat protein and I have leaky gut, so that's mean my gut it has a little holes, so the body won't digest the protein fully, and goes on my bloodstream as the peptides, goes on my brain, anxiety and panic attack. But the same thing happened with autoimmune disease. Whoever microbes is there is going to go to my bloodstream too. You see that everything is related to, and the gut plus the gut protects you from any disease because 75% of your gut is the immune system. So that it's always relates to the gut. Anything with the brain, anything with the immune system is related to the gut. Leaky gut.
Fix the gut, and you're off to a great start in fixing just about anything that
yes, because the blood is life, and the blood that defends you. If your gut is dirty, mess it up, you don't have a clean blood, then you're gonna be sick. So the gut is number one to be healthy. Needs to fix the gut, clean up, and fix the flora bacteria. So we have to do. Let's see if we have one more. Oh, now we're gonna another phase.
Yeah, moving on to the tongue, right?
Yes, this is a normal tongue. You see, this is a normal tongue. No indentation, no holes, nothing. So this is a normal tongue. Now we're going to start seeing the problems with the tongue. And the tongue tells you a lot about your health too. So we're going to see some things about the tongue. Next one.
The signs of the tongue.
Yes, next one. So here, what do you see here?
Purple. It's like
Yes.
purple veins underneath the tongue, right?
You're not supposed to have that. You have to supposed to have two faint lines there, vein. So that's mean the liver's in very bad shape. That's a sign of the liver.
Check your tongues at home, guys.
Yes. So this is a sign of the liver because the tongue has to have two faint lines under bluish. So that's mean is a liver problem. But I can see more problems here. What happened to this?
Oh, the teeth, right? Teeth grinding? Is that what
Yes, teeth grind. So that's mean this person has parasites, a lot of parasites. That's a sign for the parasites. And to have these problems, osteoporosis in the mouth too. And here could be a circulation problem because the veins and I have metals too. So you see how many things I could read just by seeing the mouth, the mucus. And this one, did you see the person here has red dots?
Yes.
Like tiny red dots?
Yes.
It's very, very small. So that's mean heart, thyroid problem, and hormone imbalance. Means three things. So that's mean with the tongue is a normal color, but you're gonna see red dots all over the tongue. So that's a hormone imbalance or heart or thyroid problem. Next. Here, what do you see here on that tongue? It's swallow.
Teeth marks, yes.
But it's dehydration. It's dehydration too, because the first thing when you dehydrate, the tongue swells. Besides being dehydrated, you see what? Teeth marks. So that means that person has kidney problem, spleen problem, pancreas, digestion, low immunity, and protein deficiency. All these problems come from those, plus dehydration, because you can see that it's very thick.
Very interesting.
Yes. And this one, do you still remember the one of the heart problems that I mentioned before on the nail? That was the lunar eye on those pinks. Now here, if you have had a heart problem, you have red tip tongue.
Wow.
So that's a sign for the heart. Okay, next one. Like when you see a white tongue, could be candida, white coating, could be respiratory problem, and could be even pneumonia, like if it's very thick white, pneumonia too, and a digestion problem. Like if they eat, they supposed to have dinner 6 o'clock, but if they ate 8, 9, 10 and go to bed 11 or 10, the next day have a thick white coat. That's a digestion problem because he ate and went to bed. Okay, so this one, did you see the tongue is supposed to have a smooth, no cracks? When they have crack, that means they have what?
Ulcers.
Ulcers in the stomach, like on the intestine. That means ulcer. You're not supposed to have, or deficiency of a B. When they have deficiency of B12, they have those things like geographic tongue, like they can be congenital, like they're born with that. It's a deficiency, but usually this one is ulcer. So that means they have ulcers in somewhere on the body. So we need to fix the leaky gut. Next one. And here it's did you see this here? That's a cyst. We're not supposed to have any there. So they mean things. If it's this one is up, means I have a polyps on the small intestine. And if I have a lower, that means I have a polyp on the colon.
It's amazing how our bodies.
Yes. So this one, if you have polyps, usually when they do colonoscopy, they burn with the laser. But you can take a medication to balance your hormones that you are estrogen dominant on this case. Okay, circulation problem. And so you have to take supplements to balance your hormones. And then for the not to form, it's called estrogen dominant. So if you have those things there, you do have polyps. Okay, next. Here we're gonna have more heart indication. Remember, we have the tendulanuli because we have in the pink. Now we have the red tip tongue, and now we have the ear crease. Like if you have double lines bilateral, so that's meaning your heart is very bad. Like if you see a person with bilateral ear crease, red top tick, and 10 lanuli, how bad is their
Oh
heart?
wow, yes.
You
Wow,
see how
yes.
you can see things before they have a heart attack?
Sure.
All right, talking about a heart attack, the heart attack is different. Like when they really have clogged up arteries, they're gonna have before they have heart attack 1 week or 2 weeks prior to heart attack indigestion. And they're gonna take a Pepto-Bismol, think there's a stomach problem. No, it's a sign for heart attack. And it's gonna be every night this is gonna happen. So then you go to the doctor before you get a heart attack. That's the heart attack from clogged up arteries. It's different from other things. So you're gonna have a warning sign 2 weeks previous that you have a indigestion at night after dinner. And plus you should have all those things, red tongue tick, like ear clease, bilateral in both ears, and 10 lanulitis. You see how you can help a person before you get to that point? Next one. Oh, now we're gonna go to another one. We're gonna do the body signs now.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Body signs.
Well, this means a lot of things. Like this is called Sherry angiomas. It's a circulation problem, liver problem, high estrogen dominant, and a sign for cancer. And a sign for cancer. Like if you see 8 to 10 those in one area, the person has cancer on that area. Okay, sometimes it's not detected yet, but it's there. So if they big like that, like 10 on an area, so that's mean if it's on the breast cancer. This is a sign that the person has high estrogen, and when it's on the hairline, they about to have a stroke on the hairline when they have. And if they have in the breast, many those means breast cancer. They go on the area where they have cancer, but it really is, it's high estrogen. When they eat bread with bromine or any food with bromine will do that too. Okay, they will have a bromine will, they would have a thyroid problem too by eating things with bromine. And this one is a sign that your circulation is bad. What really is angioma is the breakdown of the microcirculation. So that's mean you have a circulation problem, like lack of vitamin C, lack of magnesium, and vitamin E. You have to correct the collagen of your body. So, and this one, just to see that, what do you imagine that is wrong there?
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, from the pictures here, it's just liver problems, circulation problems.
Yes, it'll be, so that's mean the gut is a mess. It's very dirty. Needs to cleanse, full of microbes, imbalance. The flora has a lot of parasites. That's called keratosis, like moles. Moles is when your liver is bad, intoxicated. But when they have keratosis, they that's mean it's too dirty. You need to clean your body.
And all that's reversible. They will go away.
The moles won't
The moles
go
will not
away,
go
no.
away. Once
But
you
it's
get them-
just when you clean up, it stop coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, this one cannot go away, but it will stop coming new ones. Okay, because this is a breakdown of the circulation, and this you need to fix your gut. It's your liver that is doing those things. Like when you have the dark spots on your hands, they call Asia spot, but really it's not Asia spot. It's a liver spot. The same thing when you have the melasma here is it's again the liver. But that when you have melasma, usually when the woman is pregnant, sure they will have that. But really, when you have dark here, as it's the liver circulation and hormone. So you have to fix with three things: fix the circulation, the hormone imbalance, and fix the liver. So because a lot of women get those spots here, and they spend a lot of cream to try to take away the spots, doesn't go away because it's internal problem. But the nigricane is different. Nigricane is when you're diabetic, the spots are a little different. The here gets a dark spot in the neck, That's called nigricran. This one is overworking your pancreas. If you're not diabetic yet, means you're going to be a diabetic. So you have to take a supplement natural to balance your sugar so your pancreas can go normalize again. You see, the signs are there. So
And that one's reversal.
it's reverse. But that when you see children 10 years old with a bad diet and 11, 12 with those nigricans. So that means that kid is going to be diabetic. So you can reverse. And another sign shows like when you have a fatty liver, you're going to have xanthemas, is like a white pockets under your eyes. So that means your liver is way beyond fatty liver. So all those things are reversible, but it's just a sign that you need to take care of your body. Next one. Here is the it's called at the we've seen the body signs. This one is really bad. Like this one, when you see here's your knee, you're not supposed to have this wrinkle here, like 2 inches above the knee. So that means something is going on so bad on your body. Usually they show above your knee 2 inches and here on your shoulder 2 inches here. So that means it's something going on very bad you need to address, otherwise you're gonna die. I saw a friend that she was a doctor. She had a car accident. And then we were in a conference and the doctor saw this. He said, you need to go to visit me because you have something on very serious going on. And she went and she's still alive. I saw her another day. So this was a sign that something was really going wrong on her body. But on her case was the car accident. Something was still there to be dealt. Yes. And I think we finished for today. Yes.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as always, in 2 weeks, tune in and you'll watch the same episode in Spanish. So tell all your friends out there who might benefit from this in Spanish to tune in 2 weeks from tonight, and they can catch that. Please give us the information on how they can contact you.
Next, please.
If you're in the McAllen area, if you want to come out and see Dr. B, come out to Nature's Remedy Center, 508 North 10th Street, Suite C10 in McAllen, Texas. Phone number is 956-631-1664. That's 956-631-1664. Dr. Shirley Barbosa, contact her. If you are not from the McAllen area, you can always contact her via email at Nature's Remedies Center. That's Nature's Remedies CTR at yahoo.com. Or just give her a call. She'll help you out over the phone sometimes. Correct?
Yes, we do. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope you guys are learning something that can change your lives.
That's right. The beauty of it is that it's on here. It's on our social media platforms. Go back, rewind, listen to it, make some notes, and contact Dr. B for help.
Yeah, that's why we put the PowerPoint presentation, because if they missing the words, it's always there. So the main content is over there on the page.
That's right. Well, until next time, and we were looking forward to the next in 2 weeks for the Spanish one. But until next time, keep listening and keep watching 97.7 FM, The City.
Thank you.